Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to be discussing the SpudStream, basically the protocol for transferring shit using spudguns. So it's SpudNet or LogNet or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's the thingy that transmits data using spuds. So basically, the idea is we have two transmission lines. One is transmitting the non-inverted signal and the one is transmitting the inverted signal. And the non-inverted is just like, for example, in the signal, it's just all the positive things here in the signal, and the inverted signal will be transmitting the zeros, basically. So that is necessary for some reasons, because we cannot rely on timings, as I mentioned. I think I probably got it already, but the point is, if we have a signal that is like going like this, so this is the input into a spud gun. It looks nice and pretty. On the receiving end, it will look like this. Like, oops. Even this can happen, and here it may be fine. So yeah, it'll look like something like this on the receiving end, and we have to deal with this hellhole of a signal. And that's why we basically need the two transmission lines, so we could understand what are we receiving, 0 or a 1, and blah blah blah, and some other stuff. Also, the delay between signals has to be as I shown, so 2 ticks between the signals on the output clock. If the signal is going to be 1 tick, like this is the original signal, it can be either normal, offset backwards by 1 tick, or offset forwards by 1 tick. That's what can happen. Those are the 3 possibilities. And that's why we basically can't transmit on this tick, because they can overlap. So this is exactly what this thing implements. So as you can see, it somewhat works. I say somewhat because sometimes it, for some actual reason, I don't know what the reason is, sometimes it doesn't work. Specifically the transmit data back. I don't know why, but oh well. So let's try to transmit this signal, and it got received fine. Hooray, hooray, hooray. As you can see, this is the transmitter. We go 256 blocks that way. That way I can't even do that, and it's not gonna matter, because smart logic. And then it goes 256 blocks back, so overall these, this data right here, this signal got shot over 512 blocks, which is pretty cool. So, this is a signal repeater. It repeats signals because, as I said, we basically have to capture the signal, and we can't transmit the same broken signal because... So we had this nice and beautiful signal. I'm showing the pulses. It doesn't matter what is this, 0 or 1, doesn't matter. Right? And what we're gonna receive is like something like this, right? We can receive something similar to this. And if we, again, retransmit this, well, we're just gonna get, I don't know, like this. Like we shift this twice. This like could shift to here, and this could stay here. So they could become one signal. So it just, that's already fucked data. Then here, it may not shift, here it may shift, and here it also may shift into 1 bit. So if we're just gonna transmit it like that, I mean, the chances of that is happening are pretty low, but they can happen, and they do happen here. So we can't just transmit the data straight to here. We have to use a repeater, which basically just captures the signal and then transmits it back, like after some basic reshaping. That also revolves around a shit ton of hassle, because we need to like actually figure out the pulses. The thing is, when the signal is in the position where it's like, the signal is like this, so this is 1 pulse, this is the second, we can't just go ahead and use this in the system that I do, unfortunately, because I'm using a counter, and counters can't count every like tick. If you have 2 tick signal, the counter will just do nothing. Anyway, this is what I have to show. Let's try to transmit another signal and hope that it will not get fucked. If it will, oh well, that's where I'm gonna end the video. Let's see. And hey, it received everything fine, as you can see. This is what transmitted. This is after 256 block distance, so it's the same signal. And this is after the trip backwards and forwards. It also got received the signal. As you can see, this is the logic gates that output from the just that platform. These are the logic gates that are transferring like from there. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. I see you next time.